Hey guys, this is All Stream That, back with another episode of MLB The Show 19 Road to the Show with our starting pitcher. And we are still in the number 2 spot in the starting rotation. So let's go ahead and get into today's games. Okay, so we're going to do a cap training today for our base on balls per 9 innings, as we are already at our cap, so that will raise it and we can train it some more. And that is with our teammate Danny Duffy. And that raises our base on balls per 9 by 3 for the cap, and our relationship with Danny Duffy has improved. And he wants us to allow less than 3 base on balls in our next appearance, and we can definitely do that. And then we are going to speak with Denny Bernstein about his recent performance. We're right on the edge of a breakout. I can feel it. Let's make it happen today. And he agrees. It's time to build some momentum. And our manager says, never let yourselves become complacent about the fundamentals of the game. Let's stay sharp out there. Hits and walks per 9 get a double performance gain. And here we go against the Oklahoma City Dodgers.
The designated hitter.
Hey, plays that one now.
And let's retire the side in order. We'll see if we can do that today. There's one. Here's Rafael Bautista.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 9.
It's a good strike, right on the edge of the plate, right where we wanted it. And that was a little further off than I thought it was going to be. I thought we hit our spot pretty good. And we will not retire the side in order, as we could not grab that.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Good strike for strike 1. Strike 2 on a high fastball. Ooh, we caught the edge of the plate with that curve. That was a great curve. And he did break the plane.
Batting fourth,
So end the inning without allowing a run.
Franklin.
And there's a foul for strike 1. And that's not going to be caught, but it's a foul for strike 2. And he's not going to swing at that, so we've got a full count now. There we go. We got him. And top of the second, it is still 0-0.
Alex Verdugo.
And that should be caught. That is the first out of the inning.
Hey, one down right now.
The second baseman, Max Moron.
High fastball for a strike. Fastball hits the side of the strike zone.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Count is 0-2. And that's going to be a home run. We are now down by 1. ...383 feet. And here's Matt Crowder on a 6-game hitting streak.
The left fielder, Matt Crowder. Count 1-0.
Okay, so we give up a home run, so now we can't pitch. That's fairly normal. There we go, and that's going to be caught for out number 2. And here's Brian Doherty.
Batting it, the catcher, Brian Doherty.
And that is out number 3. And we are down by 1. And we're up by 1 now.
For Oklahoma City,
So they're giving us a little bit of run support.
Sweat.
Okay, we're not going to get that call anymore, I guess. There we go, good catch for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alexis Asensio.
Okay, that one's debatable.
All right, here we go. Plays at 1 now.
There's a strike, so the count's 1-1. It's another one that's debatable.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Okay, the count's 3-1. Full count.
Now it's 3-2.
And that's a hit. So there's a runner on first with 1 out. And here's Rafael Batista again.
The center fielder, number 9, Rafael. Nope, at the ball.
Okay, that's ball 1. There's strike 1 on a foul.
Hey, let's go right here.
That's in.
Ball 2 on a circle change inside. And counts 2-2 on a foul.
1 down, 1 down.
And still 2-2. And there's the second out on a fly ball to right. Here's Joe McMahon.
The batter, the first baseman, Joe McMahon.
And he's safe on a steal. And there's 0-2.
2 down, 2 down.
And I'm going to grab that one myself because I don't want them to mess it up for me. And we're still up by 1 at the end of the 3rd.
Hey, nobody out now.
Leading off for the Dodgers,
Here's the top of the 4th.
Nick Franklin.
There's strike 1.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
We had a really good pitch count until last inning. Ooh. That was a really good hit. That took some weird bounces. It's like it had some backspin on it.
Hey, no outs now.
Now batting, the right
Okay, and there's strike 1.
Alex Verdugo.
Strike 2 on a foul. And still strike 2 because that's not going to be caught. And he's going to be fouling some pitches off here. Ooh. Well, at least he stopped it, so it's only going to be a single. I still wish he would have caught that, and we could have got at least one out on that.
Now batting, second baseman, Max Moore.
And there's strike one. It's really early on that circle change. And that should have been strike two, but instead it's ball one. And they're going to send him to third. So now there's one out with runners on the corners. Here's Matt Crowder.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Crowder.
That was completely mistimed.
Hey, we got one here.
So was that one.
Hey, let's get a 2-ball right here. Come on now. That's ball 3.
3-0. There we go. 3-1. There's out number 2, and he's going to score from third on that. So the score is now tied at 2 runs apiece. 2 outs and a runner on first.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan.
And that was strike 3.
Leading off for Oklahoma City, the third baseman, John.
And there we go. There's out number 1. So a lot of times I forget those perks are there. So I did not realize he already had 2 strikes on him. There we go. 2 pitches, 2 outs. And with that, our pitch count becomes manageable again.
Center fielder, number 9, Rafael Bautista.
Okay, and of course we can't retire the side in order.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joe.
Wow. Okay.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick
Hey,
Franklin.
this woman right here. Hey, 2 outs.
And the count is 2-2. And the count is now 3-2. We got him out without him swinging. But it failed because we didn't record it with a pitch on time.
Leading off for Oklahoma City,
And let's just try to retire the side in order.
Alex Verdugo.
There's ball 1. Ball 2, or strike 1. And we are up by 3. And we're not going to retire the side in order. Here's Max Moroff.
Now batting, the second baseman, Matt Moore.
And that is a foul ball. Okay. And counts 1-1.
Hey, come on now.
And 1-2. And there's strike 3. Here's Matt Crowder again.
The left fielder, number 20. Matt Crowder.
Wow, that was a double play. And now we're up by 5.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Ryan Doherty.
So far, we're pitching a pretty good game so far. There we go, strike 2.
Where's the first here?
And that's a foul. And strike 3, no swing. That is the 6th strikeout of the game.
Now batting, third baseman, John.
Strike 1. A line drive to the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Alexis.
And there's strike 1. Strike 2.
Hey, let's get him right here. You got it.
And that should be caught. And it is. Out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
And George Perez comes in for the setup.
Omaha, third, number 24.
And we have 1. And we are going to work on our control of our four-seam fastball today. And that gets our control up a little bit. And we are going to speak to Ollie Durbin about his recent performance to get him friendly. Let's go out there and show that slump who's boss today. And he says this is the day that we're going to break out of this. He can feel it. And here we are against the Round Rock Express.
The Express, the left fielder, number 26.
And let's end the inning without giving up a run and 1 strikeout. And there's ball 1.
One ball, no strike.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
There we go, strike 1. Counts 1-1.
Playing 11.
And 1-2 on a foul. Oh, we didn't get him.
Batting second, the shortstop, David.
And there's ball 1.
Let's go, Lona. 1-0.
There's strike 1 on a curve.
No outs.
Strike 2.
Got it.
And a double play. They just barely got him. Here's Alan Bennett.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Alan Bennett.
That's a good curve for strike 1. And he swung at that. So it's 0-2. We're not going to... Oh, we might get the strikeout. There's still time. Excuse me. Okay, the count's 3-2 because the go-ahead run is on base. So that started the count at 2-2. There we go. There's our strikeout. And it's still 0-0. And there's strike one. Strike two. And strike three. That's strikeout number 2.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, Tony.
Ooh, there we go.
Plays that one now.
We got that call. And there's out number 2 on a ground out to first.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Eldridge.
There's strike one.
All right, here we go now.
And that is a foul ball for strike 2. And strike 3. And it is still 0-0 in the third.
The second baseman, Carmine.
There's strike 1. And we have our confidence boost. There's strike 2. And strike 3. That is number 4.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Ian.
Not bad.
Hey, let's go right here.
So far we're doing good. There's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a foul.
Hey, now we got one.
And that should be caught. And that is out number 2.
Now batting, number 26.
And he tries to bunt, and it goes foul. Oh! And the third baseman misses that.
Now batting, shortstop, David Escalona.
Recording out with the pitch thrown inside. That is a foul. Got him. And it is still 0-0.
Leading off for the Express, the designated hitter, Alan Bennett.
And that's a ground ball to second base for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman,
It's a good circle for strike one. Okay, that's a hit. One out and a runner on first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Carter.
That's a good curve for strike one. Okay. They couldn't quite get to it. That was pretty close to being double play material. There's strike one. Strike two on a foul. And that is going to be caught, and they're not going to send him. And the count is 2-2 because of my perk. Still 2-2. See if we can strike him out without him making any contact here. Okay, full count. Still a full count, but the challenge has failed. See if we can get him to not swing here. Got him. And it's still 0-0. And there's strike one on a circle. Strike two on a curve. And he didn't swing at a single pitch. And that is strikeout number 7.
Now batting, third baseman, Ian.
And there's strike one.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Ball one on a circle outside.
One down now, one down.
There's a curve a little bit low for ball two. There's a circle that catches the upper inside corner. And that is out number 2 on a fly ball out to right field.
Now batting, number 26.
There's a circle that catches the lower outside corner. Strike 2 on a foul. And still strike 2. Ooh. That one's debatable.
Strike him out now. Get him yourself.
There we go. And that is number 8. And it's the bottom of the 6th, and still no score.
The shortstop, David Escoboda.
And there's a single. And we have a boss challenge against Alan Bennett.
Designated hitter, Alan
Let's try to record a ground out. And that's ball one. Ball two. There's strike one on a foul. That's not a ground out, but that is still an out. And here's A.J. Reed.
Now batting, the first baseman, A.J. Reed.
And we didn't get that call. We probably wouldn't have gotten that call had he not swung. And the count's 1-2. And still 1-2. Two and two on a mistimed fastball. There we go. We struck him out. And that's number 9. And the count is 2-2. And still 2-2. We got him. And that's number 10. And bottom of the 7th, it is still scoreless. We mistimed that one. And that is a hit. And they're going to let us keep going.
Now batting, the catcher, Eldridge.
And there's strike one. I'm not even going to watch the guy on first. He's not going to go anywhere. Okay, that's a foul. I thought that was fair. And that should be out number 1.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
There's strike 1. Strike 2. And strike 3. That's number 11. And the count is 2-2.
Now batting, third baseman, Ian Schultz.
And that is a hit. And the count again is 2-2.
Number 26.
And we strike him out. That's number 12. And they're going to let us keep going. I don't know why they're going to let us keep going, but they are. End the inning without allowing a run or a walk. And it's still 0-0. And there's ball 1. There's strike 1. Strike 2 on a foul.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Oh, right between the third baseman and the shortstop. And that's all for me.
Your Attention, please.
And David Verhoeven comes in.
Number 20.
And we end up winning. And at the end of this episode, we are sitting at 39-43. We are 2 games behind the Redbirds and 1 game behind the Sounds. And I want to thank everybody for watching. My name is RttS. Hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications.